Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Happy Mega 64 Day to you. Let it ring out.
Sounds spooky.
Woo! Brother.
Sounds evil.
Evil indeed.
Like there's an evil resident here.
Be warned, Brian, it
What's
could
up?
get fun on our lovely, poorly played sample of a show here. We have a tight half hour to bring the folks at home. You saw the schedule up.
Oh,
Can't deviate from the schedule.
cannot.
With me as always, Brian, my King Lord,
That's
my Lord and Savior, some would say.
Yeah. 64 day welcome. How's
Welcome.
everybody's celebration going?
Me personally, I'm here. I'm basking in the glory that is this celebration of all things Mega 64. We had a great podcast right out the gate. Happy to have Mr. Midnight back with us. Can't complain. We've got a lot of fun things to do here on the show. A lot of things to talk about. We played a little Resident Evil, but that was a little trick, Brian.
Oh,
Trying to deceive you, if you know what I'm saying.
little dicky trick.
We are going over to Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth's Combat Simulator. Okay. That's
There
what
we
it's
are.
called, right? I was like, it used to be called the Shinra Combat Simulator. Now we're the Chadley Combat Simulator.
That's right. No longer affiliated with Shinra.
We're out.
Chadley busted out.
He's in. Now
He still got his little ascot.
this is my favorite way to grind
Yeah.
in 7, and it was in Rebirth. What is this actually called?
This one's Rebirth. The
This
other
one's
one was
Rebirth.
remake.
The first one's a remake. Okay,
Yeah.
I can never fucking get them right.
Yeah.
But that was really where going to hard mode
Yeah.
was where I could fucking grind, max out all the levels of my materia. Cause like, okay, I'm chilling. I just got right to Costa del Sol.
Oh,
Look at
okay.
Chadley's little bitch ass with his short shorts and his lederhosen.
Ooh,
He's sitting pretty.
Still have that sword. Nice.
Yeah. What do you mean? You got a better sword, dude?
Well, you get different swords in the game.
You definitely
I
do.
am just past this.
This is more of a magic user sword, so I don't really like that. But
Yeah, me neither.
but like.
But you got to grind it out.
You got to grind them all. And Tifa, for whatever reason, for me, has been the hardest to grind. I'm only on her second pair of gloves. The leathers, finally, I got dive kick with the yellow check mark there.
Yeah.
But reverse gale, that's the goal of for me, the combat simulator.
Yeah.
It's just getting their weapons all up. Because I just found these in a box. 81 damage compared to 51.
And it has 4 slots.
Fuck, bro. But I'm so OCD, I can't move on
I
until I grind out and get, hurricane dive.
I
or
had
whatever.
the same problem as you. I like to grind out the weapons.
What do you mean? It's a
'cause
problem?
Well, I mean, I guess it's not really a problem, huh? Like, I mean,
Well, it's just the way-
Come to think of it, it's actually like one of the things I do like about these games because I
Yeah.
feel compelled to do that.
If I didn't finish a game because I got sidetracked doing this, which happens a whole hell of a lot.
Right.
Don't get me wrong, right? But if I'm having fun with it and like nowadays, man, I just wring 1 or 2 games dry.
Yeah.
I just end up playing 1 or 2 games to the fullest extent and taking my time. And Final Fantasy, whatever this Rebirth remake project is, has been one of them. Even the Yuffie DLC was like, every card I could collect, every item I want one of by the time I get to end game.
Yeah, I had the same thing. Like, and so this time around, I knew the system. So I haven't been keeping all of the shit that I get extra because you end up getting like 20 lightning.
Oh,
materia.
I'll sell shit like that I don't need.
So
I'm
this
just
time
gonna,
around, I know how to do that.
I'm
but,
gonna
like,
grind the Junon stuff. Just heads up. Level 22, fine with me. Favorite lineup: Cloud, Tifa, Aerith.
I'll do the same thing. I'll go in. I'll collect as many of these little Chadley extra side missions, and then I'll grind all of them.
Before moving on?
Before like, well, I just like doing them because
We got thugs.
It's one of the only games, like you said, where I am going to wring this dry. I am going to play all of the content this game offers because I like that there are different game modes. Like I feel like that's one of the things about RPGs that people forget, and I've said this in the past on the PPS, but a lot of the game really isn't just the combat. The combat is one aspect of the overall game. But it's really also about the jobs that you do. But the jobs also have to be fun, or like what you're doing now, the combat simulator or the mini.
Yeah. The combat has to be fun. Something the mini games like. I hear a lot of people that don't like Queen's Blood, the new card game.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people that don't like the little tabletop strategy game. Which what's that called? Fort Condor.
Yeah. Something Condor.
I found, I was like, look, if this is the game I'm wringing out dry, I just have to learn to play these. The reason I don't like them at first is because I don't fucking learn to play them.
Yeah, I suck, and I try to mash through it, and I'm not going to mash through it.
So,
if you did think about that, right? Like, if you did, then it would be not worth putting in the game.
Right.
Because it'd be avoidable.
Right. So now I'm like, fuck it, go through the tutorial like 3 times if I have to. And I've gotten really good at both, where there's a couple Fort Condor battles where I had to step the difficulty down. That gives you that option if you fail. Actually, from the start, you can step down Fort Condor difficulty. Queen's Blood is just as hard as it is.
Yeah.
But I got so good at Queen's Blood, like, I almost want to show, I don't know if there's any Queen's Blood games close by, but I found a strategy that has nothing to do with looking at points until the very end of the game. And you just look at, like, the layout of the board.
Yes.
And staying away from your opponent until they make the first move to get close to you. Because then the dominoes can fall, and, like, I can win Queen's Blood every fucking time.
I know I'd like to see that, but I don't know, honestly, I don't know if we even have time.
I know, we got a tight show, but...
But we should do that on a PPS, because I think a lot of people, like myself, I enjoyed it. But I just, I realized it was going to require more of me, and right now that's not what I want to do for this game. But that's what I like about these games is eventually I will. Once I go through the main story and I beat it, then I can go back and do some of these things. And I'm okay leaving them right now because, again, like, a game should be fun. And I shouldn't do the thing that's, that's kind of what we got started this conversation on was like, you and I feel compelled to go and grind each sword. Well, that's going to affect us in the game, immediately with combat. So grinding each weapon to get the best, to unlock each moveset is smart because it also makes your progression bigger. So that is a priority, and that's why you and I prioritize it. But doing Fort Condor when it's pissing you off?
Yeah, at that point you want to just get the story, and you've got a ton of games to play. Like,
side missions.
Don't play it that way.
Yeah, and that's what I've had to learn as I got older.
Yeah, for me, it's like knowing that balance and definitely when to put Fort Condor down to the easier difficulty.
Yeah.
But right now, like, this is the only thing I'm currently playing, and I was thinking about, like, stuff I'm looking forward to, and it's like, it's the usual stuff that's announced. What is it, Metal Gear Delta?
Sure.
Whatever Resident Evil is going to be, the Silent Hill remakes, like, if I want to check those out. And some people aren't into them, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, nothing like, no new IPs, like, nothing big on the horizon, which is kind of a relief because it's like, oh, I've got all these games I can chill and sit back and play now. Oh, these guys I know are weak to fire.
Yeah, that's where I've been too.
Oh, no, it's not fire. What is it?
They're weak to magic.
Yeah, they're weak to fire.
Yeah.
And if you just pressure the shit out of them. Oh, I'm supposed to just be using Tifa to grind, right?
Right.
This is the grind mode.
That's the trick. You should set them as party leaders.
I should. Next time I pick the next battle.
I always set whoever I need to grind as party leader.
She gets them to hit stagger so fast.
Yeah, that's why I liked her.
Oh, I threw an accessory on her that was like a little chocobo feather, and it made her even faster.
Yeah.
And it was like an unstoppable lightning bolt around.
She was way overpowered in the first remake.
Sure.
She's I don't know how, because I haven't really gotten her leveled up. But flying shit you can't fight for.
Well, but once we weaken someone, we can.
Because she's a pugilist, she's a fighter. That staggers people more because that's actual body hit. This is what I did with the first game. I actually learned the fucking system of Final Fantasy VII.
Finally, after how many years of us playing this franchise?
Well, this system, and it's even made better in this game, but this fighting system is really dependent on what class you're using, what weapons you're using. Running assess.
Boom! 1,000 damage over there.
Is super helpful because you got to know how to beat the enemies. You
Well,
can't just brute force it.
And you have to use assess to unlock, because normally, like, I just kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
To unlock a lot of these Chadley combat simulator missions, you have to, like, assess all the animals and enemies in the Junon region.
Yeah.
And that was where I went, oh, fuck. I didn't do that in the grasslands. Do I have to go back? No. And this is why I think this is my favorite part. It's so boring. It's the most boring background, right? It's like in a fighting game, it's the trainer.
Yeah.
But I think that this mode that we're in is like my favorite part of these new Final Fantasies because of shit like this. Like, man, battle intel. I got to do 20 battles in the Coral region before I can unlock that. Okay, that's just 20 battles. But one of them, look, defeat... you have to assess 25 enemies in the Coral region. Say I left the Coral region.
Yeah.
You can just come back here and do other, like, say it wasn't Coral region, it was Grasslands region. You could do these natural order, Planestalkers, and the Horrors of the Range. Assess all of them in the combat simulator, and it counts, so you don't have to fast travel back to the other thing.
Which
like
makes sense.
It's smart about how you want to grind, and it makes never in an RPG where you still technically have to grind if you want to. It makes it so convenient and so easy, while still sticking to like the new style of combat in the game.
Right.
I'm a big fan.
And all the while making you understand that you have to use assess, whether you did it in the original place that you saw this enemy, or you're doing it in the combat simulator.
Sure.
To understand how to beat enemies in this game, you need to use assess always. You know, like
well, and it's just it's good practice. Also, like, yeah, I love that if you formally used it, you just hit the middle bumper, and it's like, oh yeah, I forgot he's weak to, you know.
And again,
ice.
that's all stuff I learned in the first game. And once I did that, it's like, okay, some of these enemies that were super fucking annoying, right? It's like, oh, no, that's because I keep trying to attack its head. That's a red herring. Attack the arms. The arms stagger it. Then while it's down, I can do ungodly amounts of damage towards it. And it's like,
we just fucked him
this is
up.
the RPG element. This is the building your strategy part of it. But it's more active than passive. You can pause, which I like to do a lot. I'll do L2, R2 to get, actions of the other characters.
There we go, full on stagger.
And like, I really think that this is one of the best action RPG combat games out there. It's everything that Kingdom Hearts wanted to be. And it's everything that turn-based RPG could ever aspire to become.
I mean, there's a lot of great RPGs on the market, but this, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, especially if you have the nostalgia for 7, man.
Yeah.
What a fun time.
I'm really enjoying it.
I am too, yeah. Speaking of nostalgia, man, I am very excited for later tonight.
Yeah, dude.
The second round of creating a video based on the Twitch chat. You guys have the power out there tonight to make it happen. Now, last time we got an absolute...
You ungodly heathens.
an absolute gem. What was it called? Golem Mukbang?
Mukbang? I don't. It was
Subway Golem Mukbang.
I still can't watch it. I just see Sean in that fucking getup, and I'm like,
fire.
So I don't know what the fuck you guys are gonna do this year.
Well, and we don't either. It's gonna be up to our chat in just a little bit here, man, because they're
going crazy about it.
It's coming up. It's coming up soon, but. We've had a lot of fun just in the last year since 64.
Yeah.
Mega 64 Day last year. There's been a few conventions we were at. We're coming back again this summer. I know.
Ooh.
Anime Expo, Comic-Con, PAX, right around the fucking corner. Did I use my ward yet? I really need to get the fuck out of here. Get away from
it.
it.
I always. It's fun to watch other people play because it's always different. But I always use. Radiant Ward all the time.
You do. Well, I just got that, and that's the one that like boosts your attacks.
Yeah, and it changes the type of
Why
attack
is she
that
not
you
putting
use.
Arcane Ward out there? I've asked for it twice. I think it keeps getting interrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it keeps getting interrupted. Okay.
You need to draw off of her.
Also, I just need to worry about Tifa. I'm trying to like kill these guys with double fire attacks, so I want to throw the Arcane Ward out there, but I should just keep doing Unbridled Strength. Keep hitting with the Omni Strike.
Yeah, there's definitely a rhythm to the melee combat too, I found. Like,
I mean,
her,
you just become deadly.
Yeah, with her especially.
Boom, she staggered.
And then having your shortcuts
He's dead.
mapped. You know, like the ones you know you need for stagger, the ones you know you need like Unbridled Strength to get you into the, you know.
You shortcut the stuff up here?
Oh
yeah, I never do those.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool. I mean, these are the default ones. If you hit L1, you can't see because up our picture-in-picture.
Yeah. And then
I don't fuck
R1 is
with
your
those.
synergy moves.
I like to almost take the time of slowing the battle down like this.
Yeah.
And going, all right, you know, I could still take some hits. I could still get damaged. Are we towards the end? Do we want to pull the summon out? Not yet. Not yet. Let's give him with a dive kick.
I mean, what's nice about this game is that it's not like.
Let's give Cloud a heal on everyone, or she can heal.
It's not like in the previous games where. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I like.
The summons stay out for a while. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. The differences in the previous games and this are very interesting.
Yeah.
Because like weapon upgrade is totally different now, which I was kind of bummed to see that go away. I quite had a good time like upgrading all my weapons in that little skill tree kind of area that would take you into like a world of planets that you would see.
Yeah, it's still. I mean, it's still.
Now it's just gone.
It's fundamentally still there. You just go to that book thing and it's that scroll.
Yeah, that's true. You have to do it at a.
It was
a folio, they call it.
Yeah, because the layout of I like the world thing, but the layout sometimes when you're like, hey, I just want to get to the one in the bottom left, and you have to like
dig.
go around the universe to just get to it. It was like, it was just not a. It was a little too far fetched for a menu. I agree with you though. I do miss it, but
hi.
But I appreciate how they streamlined all that stuff in this game, so that like everything's in the menu, everything's easy to do. The item transmuter isn't a fucking.
Oh, item transmuter is great as far as like, let's just make some ether.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to a shop and buy it. I have 100 of these, you know, little things I've been picking up.
Yeah.
That's a great little.
Which compels me to pick up shit as I see in the world, which means that I'm more willing to go to. Again, it's good game design. It's rewarding you for going over there, and that's all I ever want in a video game. I want video games are. Dude, you know what they are? They're exactly like a scratcher, but you always win. You know what I mean? You always hit jackpot. That's how it should be. You scratch under the pretty little fucking design.
If you're good enough.
But that's what I mean. Like with video games, the final result should be the gamer always wins, right? Like it should be guided for you to continue to want to scratch those bright markers and you know, keep getting more of that gratification. Because that's what makes the game fun. The reason I think you and I really like these combat simulator modes is that they're super focused too. You know, you're not just like no items.
Oh, that's right, no items when they die.
I had that happen.
Combat simulator. I always forget that.
Yep.
And then it stays forever red. The HUD is like constantly annoying.
See, I mean, there's got to be a res move.
Oh, I can't get in.
There you go.
There we go.
Got to be a res move for.
As what's a res move?
Like to raise your character.
Well, yeah. There's materia for that. I just don't have any equipped. I always use Phoenix Down, so
dude, you know,
I never equip that. Once I get stuff that has like 8 slots, like hell yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I not using any fucking attacks?
You should probably use that summon.
Oh, you should get that. I got hella arrow if I can get back. Oh, I didn't do Radiant Ward. I did the buff ward, the attack buff ward. Still pretty good. Let's hit him with the limit break, cross slash, like a boss. Clouds coming down from the sky.
Dunzo.
Ooh. Easy, made easy work of yous. The music, I will say too, in the game is like
it's great.
All there. I just got to a point that was really funny, where you have to play a Queen's Blade tournament. Yeah. Actually, you don't. You can walk right over on this ship where you're going to Costa del Sol.
Yeah.
And you can say, like, okay, I don't want to participate in the tournament. And it just kind of, like, avoids that. But the cutscenes and shit in that tournament were so funny. You got Red 13 walking around in a Shinra guard outfit, like a humanoid.
He's so
And,
silly.
bro, it fucking opened with him coming out, and everyone's like, oh, who's the mystery man? And he does a fucking, like, Michael Jackson moonwalk.
Yeah.
And he does a whole... It's like that Devil May Cry scene
It's
from
great.
5 when he gets the hat and it possesses him and he moonwalks and does all this. Red 13 starts doing that for no reason. And I'm just like, why is this... Why is that a thing in games? Japanese games, I guess.
They love Michael Jackson, dude. Yeah,
Shamo!
I thought that was great. And I didn't know you could avoid that. I did it too. I kind of wish I would have walked around the boat a little bit more before I started it, but...
There was, like, nothing you could get in the boat. I mean, there was, like, treasure chests kind of around on your way out of that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so far nothing's been, like, too hidden. And then I think every time you get to a new city, you can buy anything you missed in a treasure chest.
Oh. Well,
That's a great quality of life feature, too.
Well, yeah, because it's like nobody wants to have to dig for a fucking, you know, after you've moved past it. You can't get back to it. Like, that just sucks.
Should we...
So either find it or pay for it. I think that's always a great trade-off.
Should we do... I did the 2 Junons. Yeah, let's do the 3rd Junon. Tifa's up front, and then we go to Cloud. Don't let her die this time. That's the one thing. If she's knocked out, does she get the XP from that fight? I don't know. I hope. I pray.
She should.
I pray.
I found out that the dynamic mode setting makes weaker enemies stronger. It like scales them up so that if you're fighting an enemy that's like...
That's a setting mode?
Yeah. I had it turned on, and I didn't know what it was for. Because sometimes I'd be in an overworld battle, and I'm like, why the fuck am I getting worked right now? But it scales them up. I don't know if it gives you more XP for it, or if it's just like, here, weak enemies are not just, you know... So it's not like boring, I guess, so that each combat is still a little bit more engaged, I would assume. But I don't know. I mean, I've had it on the whole time and I didn't realize, so I just keep it.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't even know what mine is on. Like, whatever the default is. Normal difficulty is, as far as that goes.
Yeah.
Hit him with
hard.
the somersault.
I wish hard was unlocked to start, because to me, that's the real game.
I gotta keep healing.
This is always practice. Same thing with Kingdom Hearts. You have to, like, beat it once, then beat it again.
That's the way you play it?
Yeah.
I'll just do this from front to back, like... I'll spank it, and then I'll be done with this game forever.
So, yeah.
Maybe not. I mean, I did go back, and I did play the Shinra Combat Simulator on hard mode.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, played some more of Remake when that first, kind of, after I first beat it.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to get that ability up so I could pray, and then I'm going back to Tifa, because we're going to raise this quickly.
You gotta stop having fights against flying enemies.
I know, but all of Junon is flying. I'm hoping she could... Oh, she knocks him out of the sky so I can get some hits in, but he died. Damn, that didn't work either. Staggered, there we go. No, there, we were there before. Boom, boom, hit the rise and fall. Oh, easy.
There you go.
Too easy.
4 AP
Once she
game.
gets a couple hits in, you're right, it's like so overpowered.
Huge.
But I find like... I don't play as Barrett and Red 13 as much.
Oh, yeah.
Tifa's shown up Yuffie's shown up a bunch, but like not playable yet.
Yeah.
Which is like crazy. Like I thought they were gonna. She was in the DLC, so I thought like, oh, they're gonna give it to me, like real soon, right? Have we already assessed here weakness against wind, like all flying enemies?
Yep.
So let me get some knocks in with Aerith's.
Yeah, I like Aerith because she's a great healer. She has a lot of magic, and so does Barrett.
But she's a glass cannon, so the weak HP.
Yeah.
I used to use just like 2 HP buffing materials.
I load her up, man.
Oh, Jetstream's gonna do nice wind damage.
I load her up, especially with the
Boom.
crossover material you get from Chadley. So the fire and ice, or the wind and
the doubles.
Wind and lightning, or whatever.
Yeah,
the doubled up.
Those are great.
Those are really helpful in fights with her, so she can only take up 2 slots but still get all the magic.
Am I getting the hits yet? No. She's taking 130 damage on that flyby though. There we go. Ooh. That's deadly, those fucking Hurricanes out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't capture it when it went through.
Okay, switch back and get some hits in. Throw Unbridled Strength up
Flick
again. That's the one thing I don't remember is like how high can I make Unbridled Strength go? 3 levels, right? It's glowing red is your highest level. Basically, if you have Omni Strike on your triangle,
Yeah.
you're maxed out. Is that the last one? No, one more. It's gonna be like 2 of those owls or whatnot. Normally we take a lot of Discord calls on the Poorly Played stream. We just don't have the time today.
No.
But we sure do thank you for joining us. We're almost at the end of our show here.
How do you like it so far?
It's not over.
Yet.
Let's throw out you. So Chrono Aegis raises a barrier that temper. See, this would help her if I'm not going to control her. Throw up some kind of like barrier. Boom.
Damn, they're hitting 117.
Damn. Okay.
That's pretty big.
Let me get Cloud up there so he can pray. Unless. Yeah. Let me do that. Let me do that. The Japanese announcers during the whole Queen's Blood battle on the ship.
Yeah.
It kept sounding like he was saying clownfish. Cloudfishu! I don't know what the fishu means, but it has something to do with the Queen's Blood card or something, or contestant. But I thought he was calling me a clownfish over and over again.
Nah.
Clownfishu.
Cloudfish.
Okay. Boom. Okay, you're slipping. Stormwing. Caught you slipping over here. We're going to go Unbridled Strength once more. Give him the rise and fall. That's a complete miss. Okay, I gotta pump up again.
Bump up the volume.
I got a couple hits in. There we go. Power up. Switch over here. They do really kind of like want you to switch characters because it gets the pressure off of you. Like if I was pressured with Tifa, so I switched to Aerith real quick, and then like, all right, this big Yonadu thing left me alone for a while.
Yeah, they definitely have an aggro system in a way of like.
Oh, and Cloud. Actually, I'll just have Aerith do it because she's got the ability now. Hit. Who needs it the worst? Me. Come on down, buddies. They're all up so high. Okay, now she needs it on herself. All the way up. Oh, Aerith's down. That's okay. Because we still have a summon. We still have... Oh, shit.
I've definitely failed some of these.
We still have... Oh, I have too. I've definitely taken like 3 or 4 times and then like gone back and restructured my materia even. Where it's like, oh yeah, I was being a dumbass trying to do this with the wrong equipment. Also, Cloud's got that prey, which is just so fucking good.
Yeah, I normally give that to Aerith.
Aerith, yeah. I think I need to switch that coming up soon and give her the auto-use prey. That's like, whew, ace in the hole. Oh, someone's at limit. Oh, Aerith's at a limit. We just can't bring her back.
No.
Oh, well. Okay, well.
Which sucks, because her limit is...
A healing wind, right? I do have Soothing Breeze. That's temporarily heal, but Prey's just going to give us all a big fat bump.
And it scales up as you use it, so the more you use it, the more it heals.
Also, it's earning AP, so it's grinding.
Tifa's got limit.
It's grinding to a higher level. She does? Oh, fucking hit it. Oh, wait, do we have Synchro Cyclone, too? This guy, really, we have not done a lot of damage on. Did it not go? Oh, you can't interrupt the partner moves, I guess. Boom!
Boom!
That's it, baby. That's what we want.
Better use that fucking...
Limit break.
They both got limit.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's what I want to see.
Brother!
Stormwing A, and then I'll do the other limit on Fondue. Whoop. Give him the cross slash. Give it to him. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The other Stormwing just like got in the way of that.
That was
that was close.
That was close.
That was
but
close.
Also, like what What perfect timing.
What perfect timing is right. We're right at the end of our lovely little showcase for you.
To leave you, but more 64 days after the PPS. We got to get to it.
We got to get to it. We sure do love you. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for being here. Have a good 64 day.
I think you got the wrong number.
Can't wait to see this skit.
I think you got the wrong number. No.
Yeah.
You got the wrong number. No, you got the wrong number altogether. This is Vince and Steve's room.
Oh, wait, you guys know Mike?
No,
Is Mike there at all in the room?
no.
Wait, this is Vince's room? Vince Barreggi?
No.
Is, wait, your name is Barreggi? I think I called the wrong number, dude.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's right.
is, Mike there?
No.
Is he coming, like, back? Have you guys seen him? I'm a little tipsy, I mean,
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm talking about Mike, is he there?
Mike who?
Mike Kalaskis.
No, I don't know any Mike stuff.
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Let me talk
Yeah.
to Mike.
He's not here.
Oh, my fault. I meant, is Mike there? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, is Mike there?
I think you got the wrong